You are now listening to the Pit Chasers podcast.
Broken, stupid, will never be the same again.
And what's really, really bad is being broken stupid.
All right, so we're recording now. Okay, so welcome to the fourth episode of the Pip Chasers podcast. This time we have a panel. Today we have two special guests from the Discord, two other traders. We're going to start in counterclockwise. We got your boy Ace. Can you do your intro?
Yo, this Ace Money in here with TGO, just running it up.
All right. And next we got Forever.
Yeah, man, it's me, Forever Motivated. We here, getting ready to get this cracking.
All right. That was the most unmotivated intro, sir.
I'm sorry.
That's how we gonna talk about some bad news today. It is me, of course. You know I am. I'm Jimmy FX. I am a software developer and a full-time trader. So we're gonna get straight into it. Okay, so the last podcast, I gotta throw myself under the bus here. I recorded the audio all wrong. That's why it hasn't been an episode in the last couple of days. Now I did have Forever, Ace, and Pip here. Pip is not available. I don't know if he's gonna pop in or not. But we decided to go ahead since I got two of the members here. And the audio came out bad to the point where it was no real way to put it out without it sounding crazy. All you was gonna really hear was me talking, so it was like, nah, it defeats the purpose of having three other people here. So today we got the audio right. I did the proper audio test, and we should be good to go. So if you're new, like, comment, and subscribe, and join the Discord and check out these brothers too as well. All right, so we could get into the first topic. So we're going to touch on my Forex fund thing. It's kind of dead, but we're really going to talk about the next topic. But we're going to talk about that real quick and just get your thoughts on what do you think is going to happen going forward since my Forex funds has been officially suspended.
I'm still in limbo with it. You know what I mean? Like, I was down with my Forex fund for real. So I was in the middle of doing a 100K challenge when it got shut down.
And just to give a background, you've been funded by them before?
Yeah. I got funded. I had two different accounts with them. I had a 50K and I did a 10K. I thought that was the first one I had passed with them.
Right.
And I was stepping it up to the 100K challenge, and before they got shut down.
You were doing well on that challenge. I saw you posted it, so you were actually doing well. You like you're halfway through with it, right? When that happened, right?
Yeah. You know, they're against me.
Yeah, they probably had you on their profile.
Oh man.
Allegedly. But so Ace, what about you? What's your experience with any of the funded accounts?
Yeah, I had one with them, but this was right before that happened. So I was already getting a bad taste with them. Like, a lot of them, I peeped the game early because I've been listening to you for a while. So, like, I know the signs to be looking for when they start spreading and, account glitching. I started getting leery. So I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and ease out, get a couple bands out on, and I slide on out the way. But they caught me for actually going through an account. So they got me for some money of trying to get in a 200K account with them. So that's, a little bit of money lost.
Wait,
it could have been worse.
Explain that a little bit.
Yeah. I was going through a challenge with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just, like actually trying to, get something going with them along with one of the other ones I have, and, time together with a copy trader. Mm-hmm. And all of that just kind of dissolved. Once that happened, it was just like, oh, I'm done with it. So they just got me for that money. I haven't got no money back or nothing like that. No type of reach out or nothing. So, yeah, I mean, nobody could have knew this was going to happen. You know what I mean? It caught everybody by surprise. So,
nah, I kind of knew, bro. I'm going to take credit for this. I kind of knew. I was telling people, like, yo, I kind of knew, man. I wasn't thrown off at all. I was like, they finally got caught. Because all these brokers and profits are cheating. I keep telling people that. Like, I have to specifically code my robots around some of the stuff that I could see them doing. So I can say as a coder, I saw it. I don't know why other people didn't see it. From the trading side, I kind of get it. But there had to be other people out here that code who saw this, because I know that I had to put slippage and all of that into my systems for this reason.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, a managed paranoia. You know what I mean? You know it's going on, but you don't actually see that text. You know what I mean?
I
It
got
ain't no
you. I got you.
heating in the face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's like,
it ain't as blatant as those
you know it's something
emails.
funky, but you charging it to the game and you just adding it into your
Yeah.
trading strategy because you know what's going on. So you just, you know what I mean? You playing Russian roulette every time. You know, you just managing your risk. Because that's the only thing we can do is just manage our risk at the end of the day. You know, no profit is promised at all. So,
That's
you
deep.
know, you play the game the way it's played, but they was going that extra step to get greasy ball. You know what I mean? It's like, just make it bad.
All right,
Don't
so
do
Sent
it.
to hell.
exactly. Let me put this stat out there, right? This is the perfect cue in for the stat, and then I'm gonna let y'all finish talking. Okay, so they say, and I got this stat from a trader on YouTube who does a podcast. I forgot the guy's name. I'm sorry, but the stat is I've heard it a couple different other times, so I'm gonna use the stat. It's not written in stone in anything for the Google heads, but they say that the average prop firm trader gets 2 payouts before they end up losing the account. Now I can say from what I experienced, that's pretty accurate because whenever you get the second payout, it's like they see what you're doing, they know what's going on. When you consistently get that second request, they seem to find a way to make you lose your account, even if you seem to be thinking you followed the rules. They'll find a rule and say that you broke something or did something to make you have to start all over. And that's when I learned don't get married to these accounts because they always seem like they find a way to make you lose your account, even if you blow the account. Because some of us get greedy, and then we do like the daily limit. That's the number one thing I'm assuming that'll get a consistent trader, the daily limit. Because that sometimes you forget about that, and then when you trade, you might know that you're in the right direction, but we all know about pullbacks. And to me, they use pullbacks as to their advantage. If you're in a trade and you get caught in the pullback side of the trade and you hold it, they hold that against you. So they'll say if you take too many trades, you breached. They'll say that, they'll say that you broke some kind of rule. For me, I know the main rule that I got was taking too many trades. It's a breach. I'm like, well, if that's a breach, wouldn't I get margin called? See what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, that's bogus to me.
Makes sense.
Because on an offshore broker or when you have a low a margin, if you start taking too many trades and you break the margin, that means they'll start closing your trades on you. So if you're in trades and the trades are not in a risk of being closed, how is it a breach? So they'll say, hey, it's a rule that we don't allow you to take this many trades. And then they got this is the new move I see. It's not necessarily new, but this is the way that they cover themselves. For the people that's listening, I'm going to give you out a game on what they do. And pay attention because this is how you got to get around that. They have to charge you more for a special account to allow you to do what they call it swing trading, but it gives you the ability to trade news and take multiple positions. But here's the problem with that. You literally are saying to them, hey, look at me. I know what I'm doing. So it's like you put another target on your back by taking that account. So I'm like, they got so many ways to just like get you out of here.
Yeah, they charge you extra for that aggressive account.
Yeah, aggressive. They're swing, aggressive. They all got some stupid term for it, but it's hey, this guy know how to trade, so we got to watch and put the robot on him. Like it's like, yo, put him on the algorithm. So yeah, so your man, so your man, he got caught. The emails, we don't know. I don't know how true or not true it is with the emails, man. But those emails was kind of crazy. I did put them up on TikTok and Instagram. And of course, people came in the comments. I only got a handful of comments, but the comments I got were people defending this dude. People were telling me I shouldn't be posting that unless I got the facts. I'm like, really, bro? I'm like, did you read those emails? Because the emails are public. Those are on the website.
Are you looking to make extra profit or getting ready to take a prop firm challenge? Then this trading system is just right for you. Welcome to our top-of-the-line elite trading system, the Pyrex Vision. This is our best work to date. Here we have 8 of my best moves locked into one trading system for anyone to use and start their journey to becoming a professional trader. Scalpers simply click Scalp Mode 1 or 2 for lower time frames and quick entries, or if you want to take long-term trades on higher time frames, click the intraday or swing mode button. Sit back and let the robot do the rest. We focus on high probability, quality trades, and with our AI personality integrated, you will never miss a trade again. Turn on the EA and let it tell you everything the market is doing. And with your permission, my Pyrex visions will become your reality. Log on to TradeGameOfficial.com now and see what system you would like to add to your collection of elite trading tools today.
So it's Matuza Kazim. That's the guy that supposedly got caught in some emails. Apparently, it sounded like to me somebody snitched on these people. But apparently he got caught in a scheme, and they went to court on the 11th, and it got postponed to the 30th. And it's not looking good. And now we got the next topic, Deel. I don't know how people pronounce it, but I believe it's pronounced Deel. Was it Deel? But it's pronounced Deel. Right. And they now they're pulling their support for prop firms. Now I'm concerned about this because I want to know if that's going to translate over to regular brokers, because they deal with regular brokers too. So, what do you guys think about that?
That's a good question. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It might not, but then again, we don't know.
Yeah, to me, it's
They
shining the spotlight.
Say that again.
To me, it's putting a little spotlight on it because they broke away from them, and who's to say that? Now, suppose someone said that they're being investigated.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
By the
which is why they put everything on hold.
TC, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So now, who's to say that this won't slide into regular brokers? Is what I'm thinking. See, to me, that's like a gateway situation. Yeah, it's a gateway situation. So I'm just curious to see what y'all think about it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've reduced a lot of my exposure to offshore stuff for the time being, man. Like I said from the last podcast when it was hot off the press, like at that moment, I had a conversation with myself, and I was like, "Look, you ain't got nothing to fall back on. This stuff, the crap wind come your way. You know what I mean? With your other brokers that you have, so." I reduce all risk, you know what I mean, with them for the moment. And like I said, I talked some money with Oanda, and I just won't feeling it, you know what I mean? And I'm like, all right, because you come from that 1 to 500, you know what I mean? You try to be 1 to 50. It's like, man, I might have to talk to them for 3 days. Just so now I'm rocking with Hanko. I ain't trying to promote nobody, but it's been going. But I'm definitely not messing with the prop firms. Like I just reduce all.
I'm dealing with a new broker right now too, so go ahead, man. It's cool because I do use Henko. I actually have not had problems with my Henko trade account the last couple of weeks since it started. By the way.
Yeah, so hopefully that stay that way. But yeah, man, it's a win coming for all these scammers, bro. They're just getting exposed this season. You know what I mean? So just be careful out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, like I said, I'm still looking for a broker too. But the problem with Henko, I would say the problem, but a lot of these YouTubers be promoting Henko. So because of that alone, I'm like weary.
Well, you gotta remember the broker and the promotion is two different things. Now the broker is the broker. And I privately told you how to avoid that scam that I'm about to talk about. I ain't gonna say it here because people, I'm gonna keep certain things quiet for now until I'm ready to like really get it crazy and exposed. But right now, I'm gonna say it like this: you could go to the broker and sign up, and you should be okay. But the thing about the promoters are, they have those referral links I keep telling people about. And I'm gonna say this again, and I will admit this: I will say this on a public platform. Those referral links have code in it to let the broker know that when you come to them and sign up, you're coming from so and so FX. So when you sign up that way, just know that there's a chance that when you sign up that way, you could be signing up to be presented to the broker as a trader through such and such FX. Now that could be good or bad. I'm not gonna always say, oh, so everything's bad. But if that YouTuber that you're following is in some kind of sleazy deal with the broker, and you go through that referral link where you know what kind of broker profile, because we learned this term from our forex funds, you don't know what kind of profile they'll put you under. But the brokers alone, to me, have that own thing. Like Henko Trade has this these type of accounts, and I just went to TradingView Throwback, and they have it. I just went into my old account, and they switched me over to some whole new type of trading where all of the currencies don't work unless I'm in the certain account and all this weird stuff. And I'm like, yeah. You it's like GBPJPYI HTX underscore. I'm like, what is all of these weird symbols? Now, I know those correlations mean that those are being traded on different servers because I'm a coder. So that means that you're getting traded, you're trading under certain profiles. And I'm like, they're getting a little too outright with that. But people, the average everyday trader don't know that. The YouTuber don't know that. So when you go to certain brokers, they may be having a great experience with a broker and tell you to go sign up through the referral link and they get traded against. The YouTuber doesn't even know. Unless you know how to code, you don't know that. So just be leery of that. That's all I'm saying. Like, be careful with the referral links. I'm not saying don't use them because you want to support the YouTuber. That's how they make money. Because I have referral links in my videos for brokers. But like I said, I don't have no deal with them though. Now, legally, what people don't do, and I think that's amazing, on YouTube has a stipulation that when you do something like that, you're supposed to be forthcoming with that information. Like, hey, I got to deal with them. You don't got to tell them what kind of deal, but you're supposed to say stuff like that. Like, you're supposed to make that very clear to the subscribers. And they don't do it in Forex. They don't. So all you just hear is, yo, sign through my link and get 10% off. I'm like, no, you're gonna get some of these YouTubers. No, listen, I'm telling you, man, there's one guy, I want to say his name so bad. He gets a part of your commission fee and a part of the loss on your trade on top of the referral commission.
Nah, the
I'm
loss
like,
is
that's
crazy.
crazy to me. That's like crazy. I'm like, yo, how is it this nasty out here?
I need some of that.
Yeah, shit, we all do. We all do. But it's a definite dirty game out here. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't worry too much about it. I don't want to fearmonger. I wouldn't worry about too much about it. What I would say to people is just like, yo, know that going in, and just like do what you got to do to protect yourself. And you use whatever you can to your advantage, because that's what they're gonna do. It should be clear at this point that they're gonna do whatever they can to trade against you. So you gotta do what you can to trade against them back. That's the whole purpose and why I'm here. Whole purpose. I already know they got an arsenal, so you better go in there with at least something to protect yourself.
They ready for war. You walking with a little BB gun?
Exactly. Put a vest on or something.
Yes,
At least don't just go in there naked and get beat in the head. Like, no. So yeah, so Dell pulled their support for the prop firms, and now apparently they're under investigation, which is crazy. Because this is crazy. Because I don't. This is crazy. To me, this is what they do to shake up money and to scare people. Because it's like now they want to scare people from dealing with prop firms. So I want to know if y'all how do y'all feel about the future though?
Ever wondered if there was a less stressful way to trade, or tired of missing opportunities to catch pips? Bank Series has you covered. From scalping intraday to swing trading strategies, trade any currencies, metals, stocks, and even crypto. Then this sophisticated, talking AI has you covered. Pick a system that best suits your desires, apply it to your chart, and let the robot tell you when it sees a potential setup. Then decide to take the trade yourself or let the AI enter for you with a fully fleshed out setting that allows the AI to manage your trade for you, from floating stop loss to trailing stops. Taking a prop firm challenge? Don't worry, our bank system has risk management setting that you can turn on and never have to worry about if you're risking too much on any position. You can even tell the AI what time to start trading. So what are you waiting for? Pick one of our AI personalities and start your journey now.
I feel like it's gonna take a lot of more of the gamblers out. Because you gotta think, if you really thinking or just being cautious, let me not say thinking, just being cautious, you're gonna use your money instead. Cause it's like, why try to put my money with them and you ain't gonna get it back anyway? Even if you run it up, is a big possibility, and plus with all the schemes, the calculations just doesn't make sense. This whole game is about math, risk to reward. You know what I mean? That risk is real. At this point for real, it's real. And once and a little side point, once the pitchforks and fire came out for my forex funds, everybody that was promoting the broker took their jersey off and put it on the side for a little bit. And I'm starting to see it come out a little bit more. People starting to pick up their jerseys and their hats and their hoodies and stuff for these brokers they supporting. But they sure took them off for like that whole week. But I don't think they noticed. Think nobody peeped it, but I peeped it because at first the support was real strong for these brokers. But back to topic, I just feel like it's gonna take a lot of gamblers out, and that percentage of better traders might come out. I think because you're gonna have real traders come out of using your own money and not just throwing money at a. It's like a spinning wheel. I don't know. I don't know what. It's a mindset, and I really can't put it into words at this point because I was in it. But looking back, I'm like, dang, I was that guy that just kept throwing 200, 500 at $1,000 challenge and just blowing them. You know what I mean? I don't know what that drilling in is. And now that I'm trading a lower capital of my own money, I'm calm, cool, and collecting, trading a lot better. With all them restrictions and rules and slip me to hell. You know what I mean? It's just I don't know.
I mean, it's the same. Like I'm still, like you said, you trade your own capital now, and it's just the idea that the money, the potential that you have to make a lot of money in a short period of time, as opposed to trying to build your own capital. And that's still what it is as far as, why people still even look at prop firms because they hold that $100,000 account over your head. You know what I mean?
Yo,
And
Yeah, but you paying
you get
$1,000.
5%.
You could run that up the same amount in that time. You know what I mean? Like
you know what a
the
lot of people do wrong? I'm gonna say this to y'all math because we talk math. A lot of people do this wrong, and I'm gonna explain it. When you look at what your account is really worth, when you pay for $100,000 account, how much money can you lose before they take the account from you?
10 grand.
10%.
Ten
That's
Yeah,
percent.
10 grand.
So that's 10 grand, right? What is the daily drawdown on that account?
5%.
Which is 5,000, right?
Right.
How much do you spend to get the account?
About
uh,
500.
Okay. So when you take a trade and you lose $500, how many trades do you lose before you actually lose that account?
shoot.
Let's just go by that percent. 500. So 5,000 is 5%, right? So if you
Mm-hmm.
lose 5%, you pay 1% of that. Now let's do the math. 1% of every person is 90%. So 90% of all that money you spent goes back into the broker, right? And they say the average person gets two payouts before they lose their account. That's only 10% of that, right? So that means that on total, 80% of what these prop firms make goes into their pocket every month.
Yeah, they eat.
The math is crazy.
The math is crazy. The math is
The math is
crazy.
crazy.
And what people don't realize too is you gotta look at what you spent versus what you get. If you spend $600 to get, let's just say you spend $600 to get a 100K account. I think that math is about right, right?
That's on the
Yeah, it's
high end.
56. Yeah, that's higher.
Yeah, that's on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
high end. But
yeah,
okay.
yeah. All right, let's go with it. Let's just go. Let's try to talk it up. So let's just say that, right? They say that before you get funded, the average person will buy about 2 to 4 accounts. So and then out of that, only 10% of them will make money. So just think about that. That math is crazy. But what I'm saying is, when you look at all of that, man, you gotta understand that this joint is designed for you not to win anyway. It's like this, and the money you're spending on those prop firms, you really could just put that into a live account and trade it, and you'll be in the same boat when you think about it. When you break down how much money you take to get funded and how many challenges you fail, you spend about maybe let's just say $2,000. You could put $2,000 in a live account and turn that into 10,000 in the
Facts.
That's
same
true.
amount of time it would take
That's
you to get
true.
funded. Now, I'm not against funded accounts because don't get me wrong. Guess what? And I did it. If you fund your live account from your funded account, that's really the smartest thing to do to me, because if you lose your account after two payouts, which seemed to be the accurate number to me, if you get the two payouts, let's just say you get 4 bands, 6 bands, you get 10K out of the two payouts. You put that on a live account, so now you got a live account for 10 bands, and you do it again, you get another 10 bands, right? You have the live account and you funded it from them. So I still think the funded account is the way to go, but just know that you're not gonna be funded for long. No matter what, just keep in mind your live account is your baby. Like, I still have my first account. I was on it yesterday. Okay, I still have it. And you just, when you, it's something about having your live account, you don't ever, you just treat it so much more different than a prop firm. Like, a live account teaches you how to respect all your accounts. So when you lose your funded account, it's psychologically devastating to you, because the account is gone. It's closed. Like, they take it from you. You didn't run out of money. They took it from you. That's why so many people be going back for more, because you just can't sit there and know you have these accounts, and it's like a void. Like, yo, I have 5
That's a
accounts on
fact.
here. Yeah, it's a void, and they
I
know that.
lost I lost an account and I was up 4 grand. Yeah, I was
Oh,
super sick.
that's,
I was
yeah,
I
exactly,
was
and that's
super
gonna always,
sick.
you gonna always have that itch to get that back, and they know that. They know that, and it's not a gambling thing, because I don't gamble at all. Like, and I could count on one hand how many times I ever gambled in my life, but I'm gonna get that account back. You hear me? Like, oh, I'm coming back. They know that. They know it. They know it, man. They know it, and that's why it's sad, because now they finally getting a taste of their own medicine right now. They getting what they gave us. It's sad, man. So yeah, so R.I.P. Dell, man. Deel, man. I like calling him Dell, but it's Deel. But R.I.P. to them, man. I want to know. I guess I want to know who's next, because this obviously ain't done. This obviously ain't done. This is the start. This is how this whole thing starts.
Yeah, because I heard somewhere that the revenue that Deal made from the prop firm is like 1 or 2% of their total revenue. So it's like it's not even worth the headache
Dealing with them,
for
yeah,
them. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's not even worth the headache. So it's easy for them to drop the prop firms. Like it's whatever for them.
And like I said, Deel is just one payment method. People kind of are making a big deal out of this. It's just one payment method. The only problem I think I see here is that it's bridging to the regular brokers, because regular brokers use Deel too. And like I said, the fact that they're being investigated, this could be an excuse for them to go, "What's this? Oh, y'all doing that over here too?" Like, I feel like it's opening the door to some other things. The fact that it
Yeah,
happened. Yeah, I just got a feeling. I got a bad feeling that this is gonna lead to more crap. I just do.
definitely.
I
I'm
mean,
down.
right now, yeah, right now, all these brokers, prop firms, they gotta be on their P's and Q's.
Yeah. Yeah, they better stop playing with people. People ratting out here. Because those emails have me like, yo, somebody told on this man. Yeah,
Somebody was mad, so I'm gonna fix
yeah,
you.
yeah. He was like, yo, we got to find a way to stop that guy's payouts. That's crazy. That's why, like he said, like A said in a prior segment, they won't let you. Some of these brokers won't let you trade without a stop loss and all this other crazy mess. They gotta know what's going on, man. They gotta know. They
At first,
gotta
I
know.
was naive because I'm like, if I win, they should be happy because if I win, they win, which is not the case.
Yeah, they want all the money. See, I think that's the difference between doing business and being greedy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like a business that says, "Hey, like it's like a McDonald's, right? McDonald's, you order a burger, you leave, you come back, hey, it's the wrong burger. You come back, hey, this is the wrong food. All right, they take it back, they throw it in the garbage, and then they give you your right order. But then you go to like the chicken spot down the street, and you're like, hey, this is the wrong food. No refund, sir.
Hmm.
It's like they not gonna recook the right food. You this is what you getting. So it's like, to me, it's a business thing. It's like they just wanted all the money. They didn't want like no money going out. I'm like, bro, this is where things get hot. It's probably why they got told on. You can't get to the point where you don't want nobody to win. Then you become illegitimate.
yeah. I feel like at this point though, like like this was all taken by. I mean, hindsight of the blow up, not the what they're doing, but actually the blow up of it caught us. It was a black swan event for the industry, right?
Hmm.
You know, so at this point, I can't feel bad for the next person on the next domino. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like we
Whoever's
all
involved.
know the storm coming. You better tighten up. You know what I mean? Like, organize yourself in a way that you're less exposed to it, and that you ain't on a 60 second with a sob story. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't even know. You know what I mean? Like at this point, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not looking good in the industry.
No, it's not. And I hope everybody take from this. The main thing is make sure all your eggs is not in one basket, which I always knew that. I got like 80,000 accounts.
Exactly. All right, cool.
And before I put all my money, because I think Ace said this in a prior video too. He wanted to have a certain amount in one account. I was the same way. I used to even consolidate my accounts. I'd be like, yo, I got 3 accounts, merge them into one. Then I realized, nah, don't do that. Because then when you lose one account. They
You
love
lose
that.
everything.
Yeah. They be like, oh, you got
Yeah.
600K in this one account, my man? Well,
No problem, sir.
breach. They're like, yo, bring out the platinum EA and trade against him, sir. Get him out of here. We want him cooked tonight. Like, oh yeah, we cooking a 600K account. This fool think he got it like that. Yeah, because I was like, what they do it with ease. But would you like to merge your two 10K accounts into 120K? Oh sure. Would you like to throw the 50K in there as well? We'll make it 70. We don't normally do it, but we'll do it for you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That
Okay.
red carpet ready.
You want a bonus? Would you like to take a bonus challenge? Yeah. Oh, you actually won, sir? Oh, nah. Okay. Yo, he up to 120. We don't ever have a 120. Exactly. Get him out of here. Slip him to him.
Hmm. It was good while it lasted.
Yeah. If you, they have you up there like a fool, like, oh, y'all gonna merge my accounts for me? That is so nice of y'all. Like, yeah, all right. And then they say you get that
Lose
email. Well,
everything one time.
you gotta log into your MT4. You get no sound. Your MT5, your trader view, you get no sound. But yo, what happened? Next thing you know, you hit the button ain't there. Yo, it's customer service. Oh yeah, we took your account, baby. We took your account, B. What? Oh, you thought he was filling you? Yeah, they told you. Yeah, it's crazy to me. Now I know. Like I feel better knowing that I was right because I knew this was happening. And I was going on YouTube for months talking about this, and it was like people was like, yeah, whatever, man. So and so FX ain't saying it. I was like, yeah, so and so FX got the shirt on. You better be careful, fool.
He getting his bag.
Got the hat on, the shirt, the merch, the little thing at the bottom of the screen. Sign up to the broker. Be like, oh, look at y'all, man, look at y'all. But I do believe that they have these different accounts for a reason. You might pick a certain account, and it's you're getting traded against the person who sent you might not even be on that server getting traded against. They might have a clean account. Like, hey, if you promoting me, I'm gonna put you on a good broker. You trade, get your money, but your subs, oh yeah, send them down. Do I get a piece of that? Yo, yeah, we got you.
And then the influencer, they win, but the subs lose, and they're on the same trade.
But the best part to me, and I know it's gonna sound like I'm hating, man, and I'm gonna just say it anyway though, and I'm not hating, I promise you. It be when you read the comments, they be in there hugging and kissing like, bro, y'all some losers. Stop listening to this shit, man. I mean, like,
It's gonna be
yo,
all right.
yeah, exactly. Yo, fam, you know, don't worry about it. Happens to every. I'm like, fam, y'all gonna keep losing. Y'all keep that up, listening to that crap.
So part of the game.
I want to go in there and be like, yo, listen, TGO. I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm blocked. Oh man. Yeah, so
Get him out of here.
yeah, that's my life story, fam. I'll be in the comments like, huh? But yeah, it's all good, man. I mean, it is what it is, bro. I mean, the saga continues, man. More prop firms biting the dust, more everything. But I wonder with Deel's situation, is it as bad as my first ones? They're just being investigated. They didn't freeze their money. Right?
Yeah. Nah, I don't think it's as bad as them. They were just being that my Forex fund was using them to actually process their payments.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it is. They want to look at their books and make sure everything was on the up and up. But I don't think they had any other issue besides that.
No, I don't know.
Because I think they're still operating. It just is not messing with the prop firm right now.
Yeah.
I don't think they got shut down or anything like that.
Oh, okay. Well, I know they said they pulled their support, meaning that they doing some kind of other business.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a difference between being investigated and having your assets frozen. That's when they do. They do that move and they want you to come talk to them. That's when you
You
gotta
would
come
know
to them.
about that one.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I definitely would. They were like, "Oh, you out here in Lamborghinis? Oh, freeze, yo, how you gonna put gas in there if we freeze his account? Exactly.
We'll catch him at the gas station.
Yeah, they like, we'll be waiting. Like, oh, you thought you was cute? Come in, come talk to us. Come holler at us.
Step into the step into
Yeah,
my suburban.
yeah. We want to know what's going on with these emails. Who you slipping the hell, sir?
hmm
But yeah, so that's that,
hmm
man. That was that, man. Okay, so I think we talked more on the off segment, but it is what it is. I think that was a good little conversation. Any other topics before we end this, man?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it's all good. We got too much other
It's just
activity.
finding a broker that you can trust at this point.
I
You
mean,
know what I mean?
I don't know if there is such an actual thing, but like I said, they need people to win. They need people to get payouts. So don't get discouraged and say, "Oh, I'm done with it." We ain't at that point. But you're gonna just have to use your head and kind of like get around what they doing. That's what, like, just don't go. Like, I see a lot of people just following, like, do a little research and due diligence not to follow, because you might be following that 90%. That, like, it's so easy to be in that 90% and not know it. That's why that number is like something I always talk about. People gotta really ask themselves, hey, am I at a 90 or am I at a 10? You gotta, like, keep that in the back, yeah, especially with brokers and prop firms. Even then, because you might follow a link and next thing you know, you follow the 90% link. So you
Mm,
gotta be careful, man. It can be
mm.
just that simple, just that easy. It could be just that simple. You don't even think nothing of it. You profiled yourself as soon as you hit that link. Got one, boss. Got him. Go on ahead and sign up, man. We got that special commission fee for you, B. Got that special
No,
slippage for
thank
you.
you.
That special spread, B.
That's why I be like weary of going after like what I see people like promoting. It's like
Yeah, yeah. You could check it out. You
uh,
could check it out, but you
I
just
don't
gotta
know.
make sure you check it out. That's what I'm saying. You can check it out. Just make sure you check it out. Because you know what I found out the other day? Because I be in my own world with a lot of things. If I don't deal with the broker directly, I pay it no mind. There was a broker that mad people was promoting, and if you go on like Trustpilot, this broker is like hideous. And I'm like, fam, you know how many trusted or people that got a lot of motion on YouTube was promoting the same broker? Come to find out this was like the worst broker on the planet to be touching. Like,
And
they traded against everybody. And I think, what's the name? Athens or whatever it's called?
oh, I
Yeah,
got a
what's
demo account with them.
see?
That's when I
Yeah, because I
first
know a
started
couple people, yeah,
watching
from
YouTube.
see, and I heard that was like the original like get 'em broker. Like, wow, I heard things, and this is all allegedly, but I'm hearing these things that I was like, wow. And now look, all those people, who are they promoting now? I ain't gonna say the name. I ain't gonna even say the name, but they're all promoting one broker in particular right now. I'm like, yo, and people don't know too. A lot of times when you see stuff like that, those be the same people that just change the name. They just get another company, start all over. It be the same people behind a lot of this stuff. It be the same people. It's just they
I
move one
remember
person around.
I had put my information in. So
Hmm.
you got to verify you and all that stuff.
And they knew it
I
already.
put everything in. No, they didn't know it, but
Oh,
I put it in. They verified it, and then maybe like a couple weeks later, they said that something didn't go through, and I have to do it again, and they won't let me do it.
wow.
You know,
For
I
the
didn't put no money, no real money into the account. I just used the demo. But in order to use the real money, you had to you could put money into it, but in order to withdraw your profits, they had to be verified. So I never put money into the account anyway. But
yeah,
it's just
a lot of that's another telltale sign too. A lot of the shady ones, they will let you put the money in, and as soon as you go to try to withdraw some money, that's when they go, oh, is your name spelled wrong? Oh, fam. I'm like, wait a
it's something
minute now.
crazy.
You're like, yo, wait a minute, my money is in there. Well, if you want it out, now we need your birth certificate. We need your mother. We need a lock of your father's hair.
Facts.
We're like, hold on, yo, hold
Facts.
up,
We
hold up,
need your
hold up, hold up.
firstborn,
Yeah,
like
like, yo, have your firstborn. and have your grandmother show up to the podium at the same time. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. It's just $10. Well, I guess we keeping it.
Facts. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. They be like, damn, that's how they get you. It's crazy, and that money sits there. But now that makes you wonder. And before I end this video, I'm gonna say what I believe they're gonna end up having to do with prop firms for them to stick around. And I said this before, but we never released that video. What they're gonna have to probably end up doing with prop firms is they're gonna have to start making sure that when these prop firms are giving 100K accounts and all of that, that they have the actual liquidity, capital. Because obviously, if they don't have the capital when they give 100K account, they're banking on the losing traders to fund the whole business. So I think they're gonna have to make sure that these people have the capital, like a onshore broker, a regulated broker. They say that for them to run a regulated broker, it costs millions of dollars a year. So they have to have millions of dollars in capital. And I think that the reason that this is happening too is because the unregulated brokers don't have to do that. That's the whole purpose of being unregulated. So they're gonna probably start making and prove that they have capital to give out these prop firm accounts, because a real prop firm is giving you real money, but you have to prove that you can manage that money. And Ace spoke about this in the other segment about they want to see a certain amount of growth. But
Right.
I know that I was using prop firm capital to show that I can manage money, but real prop firms, and I'm gonna say this is coming from my mouth. I'm gonna tell you now, real prop firms and hedge fund companies don't want to hear nothing about no damn prop firm money. You can have $10 million in prop firm accounts. To them, that means you have monopoly money.
Hmm.
So that should tell you right there
Now it's
what this
virtual
was.
funds.
Yeah, yeah. It gotta be
That's the new
how much
word.
real capital are you managing? Oh, you're managing 1 million in real capital from in a total of 10 different accounts, 100K each. That's more that they could deal with. That's more of a profile. So that's why I started leaning towards dealing with legit companies myself instead of dealing with like prop firms and stuff where it's not actual liquidity in there. So I'm pretty sure based off what I'm experiencing, that's what they're gonna want. They're gonna want these prop firms to start showing that they actually have some kind of capital. Like, hey, you can't just come in here with $10, open up, and have 90% of your people lose and start making money that way and paying people out. No, you gotta have the good intent, because that's a bad intention. You gotta have good intentions. And you gotta have some kind of capital. And I'm pretty sure that's what they want. They're gonna want to start seeing that. And that's probably what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna make most of these fake prop firms go away. The ones that's trading against you just to make 90% of the traders pay them. They're gonna do that
Hmm.
to stop that. And that's the only way they was gonna be able to stop it. Unfortunately, my forex funds had to get taken off for that to happen.
My thing is, if that happens, right,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of them, like you said, are going to go away because they don't have that kind of capital.
Exactly.
And it's either that or they go offshore.
No, and they're gonna, but that's gonna eventually hit. Well, here's what's gonna happen with that. You're right, and here's the same thing that's gonna happen with that. And I could tell y'all, I'm working with an exchange right now. Somebody has me working with them to make an exchange that does trading and crypto. And I'm like, yeah, but I probably shouldn't even have said that, but I'm gonna say that, right? That's the thing. What they'll do is they'll just regulate what customers they can have. Like in New York, I think me and you are in New York forever, right? In New York, there's certain
Yeah.
crypto we're not allowed to have in our wallet as New Yorkers because it's banned in the state. So what
Hmm.
they'll probably end up doing is they'll start banning these prop firms from doing business in America. Like you can't have any American residents because they make you register who you are. So they'll probably make it where you have to register to get the account, and when they see you're a citizen of America, they won't allow you to have an account like they do with crypto. Because crypto's like that. Certain cryptos
Yep.
you're not allowed to
Yep.
have depending on where you live.
Yep. That's right. That's
Right?
right. Yep.
Yeah. So that's what they're going to have to
Binance,
end up doing.
Binance. You remember they did that with Binance. If you
Exactly. And
paid,
then
they
they
had
ended
the
up
regular Binance and they had the Binance USA. And now
exactly.
Right.
you can't
Exactly.
go back. And they give you a certain time to get it together. And like some of the binary option platforms, you can't do it if you're not, if
Right.
you're a U.S. resident. You know what I mean? Maybe Puerto Rico or VPN. You know,
Right.
people are finding a way around it. But,
Yeah, but then you're going
you
to have
know, a
problems
lot of
on this.
people gonna have to just use regulated brokers.
Right. And if you do find a way around it, you are opening the door for them to say, "Hey, now we keeping it because you shouldn't have did that." So that's another thing that you
Oh,
gotta,
yeah. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you
For
gotta
sure.
keep your
For
head
sure.
on the swivel with that
Oh,
because you
yeah.
know you're doing
Hmm.
some drug dealer shit, and
Oh,
they
yeah.
could come in anytime and be like, "Hey, man, we peeped you and we let you rock, but This time you got a big bag.
Yeah.
We keeping
We
it.
see you actually winning.
Yeah,
We let you rock, but we
we
see you
ready to
actually winning. So
we ready to run off with your bag, B, because you
Yeah,
know you
you
shouldn't have been
can't say
doing this.
nothing about it.
And they do it in they'll do it in the most nice manner. Did you spell Sean with a I? Fam. Show us who you are. Give us your ID. Oh, you ain't supposed to be here? Ah, tis. This is illegal. Like, all right, what about my
sorry.
money? What about my money? Like my man said, yo, they made a deal with him. You stole, we'll give you 2,000. The rest we keeping it. Get out of here. Beat it.
You're lucky you got the 2000.
Exactly. Yeah, so that's interesting. But yeah, that's probably what'll end up being the case. They'll probably make most of they did this to slow it down. Like every time you turned around, there was a new prop firm popping out.
That's a fact.
Yeah, it was getting crazy. Like when I started seeing YouTubers doing it, I was like, wow. Because there was one prop firm, I'm not gonna say the name. It was getting popular, and I was like, ooh. And I went over there, and they wasn't letting me use a robot. And I had a talk with the person who runs it, because the person is a YouTuber, who I didn't even know was a YouTuber. Until I was watching a video, and he said he was the owner of that company. I said, oh, you're the one that owns this company. So I hit him up and was like, yo, what's up with the robots? And he was like, all right, we're going to allow it. And people don't even know that. It was because I hit him up about that, they started allowing that. And they got real popular. They got extremely popular right now. But I'm hearing things, and it ain't good, man. So I'm waiting to hear them come up next. And when they come up next, I'm going to be like that. Remember in this video I said right here, I told y'all there's another prop firm out there getting popular that is dirty. And when that come up, I'm like, this is the one I was telling y'all about, because it's coming. They gotta get pulled out. I think they're worse than the dude at my friend. Nah, this dude is bad, bro. The stuff he be saying, yo, I be in that group reading the I don't know who be exposing what he be saying, but somebody be posting stuff this dude be saying. It be crazy. I'm like, yo, y'all need to put this man on a leash, bro. Man, be talking against traders directly and everything. Like, this dude is wild.
Wow.
Remember I posted a trade before? I posted a comment before the Discord. Remember? When I posted it, I said, yo, this dude was somehow closing this guy's account because he won't interview.
Whoa, yeah. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, Hovey is a wild man. He's a wild boy. And he's a YouTuber and everything. That's what made it worse. I'm like, oh, so he know the game. He know how to get that money. Yeah, he know
But what you had posted before, it looked like he posted that in his community
it was
and
in the
took a
group.
poll.
Listen, if
He
once
took
you
a poll
listen to me,
on it, like
and you see the poll was lit, right? It had emojis going off. But here's the hot shit. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. When you pass the prop firm, they give you that little barcode, and then they allow you into the group. But remember, remember he said he wanted to do the interview. They hit me up the same way. They said, "Yo, can you post your withdrawal?" Because I don't like posting those things. So he's like, "Can you post your withdrawal in your trade?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll post it." And I posted it, and people I started getting mad racist comments. Oh, look at Tupac. I'm like, fam, y'all are mad racist. I'm like, yeah,
wow.
they was calling me Tupac, N-word. I'm like, fam, what is going on?
That's crazy.
So I said, yo, I'm getting mad hate. And so when the dude won the 200K, he didn't post. I'm like, fam, do you blame him? Look what they posted for me, because they was like, oh, that's not 800 pips. I'm like, fam, it's 800 pips. They were like, no, it's not. I'm like, fam, it's 800 pips. And then I showed it was 800 pips. They was like, no, oh, you got more than one position. So what is it, 20 trades? Oh, look at Biggie Smalls. I'm like, fam, what is up with y'all?
Wow, the hate is real.
Yeah. So like, if they toxic because the owner's toxic. So that's the whole point. Like, yeah, these prop firms is getting too unprofessional. Like that's the word I should use. They want to
But have
regulate
you
them and get them like banks, because they supposed to be like banks. You don't go in a bank and a person in a bank talk to you like that. Like when you win your profits and you go to withdraw from the bank, the teller and them they gonna talk to you to see like what's going on, because it's a certain amount of money. Oh, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a day trader. Oh, sit down. Oh, you actually said that to us? Oh, go have a seat, because we trade. You don't trade like no. We the bank. You think you the bank? Sit down. They take 2 hours to bring you your money. No, I'm serious. Like it's like
get comfortable.
Right? They don't. Yeah, because they don't like it. So like when prop firms do what they do, they supposed to behave like banks. Banks will never come to your face and tell you, "Oh, we don't like what you do to make money, so we're gonna make you wait 2 hours. They don't tell you that. They just give you some treatment. You don't know what's going on. You see the cops come in and everything, come talk to you, like, damn, they racist in here. That's when you finally kind of figure it out. But prop firms are just like, I'm gonna tell him to suck my D because he won't post his funds. So I'm like, fam, y'all really unprofessional like that. So yeah, I'm in the group. I'm in that group. I got invited. I got the invite. I joined the Discord because I was curious. It was a Discord when I posted that. I was just curious to see how they run their Discord because I be trying to see if I'm running mine right. And it was just wild in there. It was just wild stuff going on in there, man. Very wild. And I get nothing but spam messages from that group. It's really to the point I want to leave that group because they keep friend requesting me in that group. And as soon as I get a friend request, they're like, want to learn how to trade? I'm like, fam, I passed the challenge. That's how I'm here. What do you mean, do I want to learn to trade? Like, yo, you want to learn to trade? Guess what, man? Buy this in crypto investment. I'm like, fam, go away. Go away. Go away. So yeah,
have you guys since the shift in the market though? It wasn't one YouTuber that was promoting brokers. They done switched over to EAs and robots now. Have y'all peeped that at all?
I have not, but y'all should tell me that because I've been over
Bro,
here for a
I got
long time.
several that's now promoting, and they some crap. You know what I mean? I'm hoping we can touch on this next podcast because I know that this is a big topic for sure. Is these YouTubers now promoting EA that don't work? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not joking, bro. I'm gonna send you the clip of the dude saying, you know what? Yeah, this robot didn't work. It wasn't mine. I was just promoting it, but this one right here, this the one I'm doing. Now that ain't the shiestiest oil salesman I've ever
Yeah,
heard,
that is
but it
crazy.
was
That
blatant
is crazy.
honest though. It was like, yeah, I was just trying to make something. That thing was $3,000. And bro, he
Thank
was just
you.
like, yeah, I was
Thank
just
you.
selling it
Thank you.
just to do it. I'm like,
Thank you.
wow. And
Because
just
I
a
keep.
couple of weeks ago, before my Forex funds, he was promoting these offshore brokers. I know
Thank you.
people, several of them doing it now. So
Thank you.
they
Now,
biting on
see,
your bones now,
yeah, you
man.
gotta
They just
start.
making it
Yeah,
bad.
you gotta start sending that to me because I like this. I like to see that a lot. But this is what I
I'm
was just
sending
telling
pigs.
somebody. This is what, yeah, I was just telling somebody this last night. He was asking me about the raw. I said, yo, the standard price, the going price that these dudes be charging for the robots like mine, the minimum is a rack, and those shits don't work. And they
Bro, it
don't.
ain't
And they
talking
don't.
nothing. It ain't
And
had
hold on,
nothing.
I got one better for you. They don't teach you nothing,
Nope.
and you don't even know what strategy is using to enter your trade.
Guess what the strategy was? Turn it on at a certain time and turn it off.
Yeah,
No,
they love that.
no
Oh yeah,
strategy.
no. You always gotta watch a robot that does that, and it tells you,
No
oh,
strategy.
just put it on this period, this time,
Yeah,
and
come
leave
on,
it,
man.
and then
Come
leave
on.
it. I'm like, fam, you want me to gamble? Like
For 3
what?
grand.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I had a guy do that to me. He says, "Yo, put the robot on. It's gonna trade from It's gonna trade from 10 to 2, every day on Euro USD." I said, "Okay, fam." The robot blew the account this in 2 hours. I was like, "What is this garbage, fam?" He was like, "Yo, it work. It just don't work for you." I'm like, "Fam, stop playing with me before I send people to you. Stop it." So I was like, "All right." I sent 2 people and said, "Yo, go get his robot and give it to me." So they got the robot and gave it to me. I put it on. It did the same exact thing 3 times. I said, "Fam, your robot blew the account consistently, and you charging $1,000 for this?" And people come to me, yo, why should I invest 200 in you? I'm like, fam, are y'all serious right now? I'm like, that robot,
That's
you don't
wild.
even know what that robot is doing. At least I gave you a strategy that even if you don't turn the robot on, you still could learn and follow the money. You could trade your own way. At least that's gonna tell you what the money's doing. You need to know what the money is doing. That's the number one rule. Know what the money's doing. Once you don't, that's what when people come to trading, that's what you have to figure out. If you do not know what the money is doing, you cannot learn to trade till you figure that out. Then you can learn a
Yeah, because
strategy on how to trade it.
for me that was the hardest part, learning the direction.
Right. And once you learn that, it's all downhill from there. Then you just gotta tighten up. That's it.
Yeah.
Right. It's gonna shorten your learning curve. It's gonna tighten you up. And that's it. He sent that to me. I'm gonna be watching that laughing while I'm editing this because that's funny to me. Because and I was telling these dudes last night. 2 people hit me up and said, "Yo, bro, y'all don't be understanding." He was like, "Yo, is this thing gonna be on sale for long?" I said, "Nah, I'm deleting it tomorrow." He's like, all right, because I want to get it. I'm like, fam, you do know that the price that's at, that didn't go for like 3 times that amount, right? He's like, and I'm gonna have to probably, I don't want to put people on blast, but I need to start showing them what these other things is doing so they understand the value of it. Cause it's like y'all be bugging, but it's cool because next year I'm gonna just leave the stuff there, and I'm gonna go private. I'm gonna go private because guys, I know that what he just said. I knew that's gonna happen too. It's gonna be mad people. I had talking about yo AI. I had AI in
Bro,
2020.
everybody got one now.
Yeah,
Everybody
I know
got
that.
one.
I know that. I knew that.
After Chat GPT.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, but yeah,
If they
yo,
ain't got it out, he's
listen,
definitely talking.
I can say that too. I coded a robot on there. Listen to me, man. Good luck. Anybody, if you better hope you don't ever pay for one of those. People better hope they never pay for one of those. You gonna get steamed, bro. Yeah, I coded a robot in there just to see the difference, and it was horrible, horrible, horrible. But yeah, man, I think we could end this here. We did like almost an hour, and then we got the other clip that's about 40 minutes. So I'll probably put that up as a separate video. Yeah, man, I think that's good. I think we good, man. Let's do the outros, man. Ace, I'll start with you.
Yeah, this Ace Money up, man. I enjoyed my time being here. Just sharing some light on the industry. No fear mongering. Just keep your head on the swivel, as Jimmy said, and we can get to the bag. All right, let's go.
All right, forever.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's forever. Always trying to get to the bag. That's first and foremost. But it's always a pleasure being here with Jimmy and everybody. So I mean, whenever you need me, I'm here, bro.
All right, bro. Now there you go. That was the outro I was looking for. That sound like I'm back from a vacation. I heard it there. Now I heard it. I heard it in that one. Yo, shout out to Pit Bully, man. He was supposed to be here, but he probably couldn't make it. I know he with the family. Hopefully he'll be on the next one. Yeah, this is episode 4. I'm losing count, I think, already, of Pip Chasers podcast, available on any major streaming platforms that you have. If you're on any platform, please go check it out there. Hit the like or something. A lot of y'all say y'all like the content, so I think going forward, I'm gonna try to see if I could get Forever, Ace, and maybe even Pip to be regulars, and get some more people who wanted to come in from the Discord from time to time as well. And that's it, man. I think we can end this here, man. And like I said, man, just this is not the time to stop trading. It's just the time to pay more attention to what you traded on. That's it. Let me hit my outro on them that I'll be telling them. Make sure you invest in yourself before somebody else do it. And that's it. We out of here.
Pip Chasers.
Yep.
You are now listening to a Pip Chasers podcast.
Broke and stupid, she'll never be the same again.
And what's really, really bad is being broken stupid.